Nobody's here yet, but my friend Susan told me to start talking as soon as I'm live. Because last time I was chewing my gum and waiting for somebody to come and look kind of like a horse. So I just finished volunteering at my school where I retired from. And I'm sorry, I know you can hear traffic, but the air conditioner would be louder, and I'm waiting to pick up my nephew, and I cannot survive with the window down. So I'm going to sit here for a few minutes and see if anybody shows up. I didn't announce this live, so everybody might be busy, but I'll hang out a few minutes. I can stay as long as 2:25 if anybody shows. So as I was saying, I just finished volunteering at my school where I retired from in December. It is mandatory state testing time. And I absolutely will not test anyone or proctor for anyone. So I'm not a fan of state testing. I'm a retired counselor. Excuse me. But I did stay in the computer lab with all the children who were waiting to be tested, all those who had to be tested in small groups. I did that yesterday and today. Today I got out a little bit earlier than yesterday. So I thought I would just do a live to see if anybody is not busy, is unbusy, while I wait to pick up my nephew. Nobody yet. When I first heard about lives, I thought you had to be like doing an activity or making something or doing something. I didn't know you could just sit and chat. So I'm sitting and chatting to nobody right now. I'm definitely live, but I'm live all by myself. I suppose I could threaten to sing, and that might send out shockwaves across the YouTube universe, and someone might come on. Nobody yet. So if you watched my last live, I got my eyebrows done. I'm very happy with my first eyebrow experience. Boy, either no one's interested in me or there's somebody. Hello, hello. I'm anxious to see who that is, and if you stay, could be Heather, could be Christy, could be Allison, could be someone I don't know yet. So I'm Paula, and I'm sitting in a parking lot waiting to pick up my nephew. And the window's down and it's noisy. Sorry about that. But it's, oh, two people. Hello. It's finally hot here in Tennessee. Finally hot here in Tennessee. So I cannot stand the window up, and the air conditioner's too noisy. So I'm just chilling while I wait to pick up my nephew. If anybody wants to chat. I see 2 people are on. Oh, 5 people are on. If there's anybody that I haven't met yet, please consider commenting or saying hello so I can know your name. My glasses are always crooked on lives. If there's anybody on that doesn't know me, I'm Paula, recently retired school counselor. Volunteered at my school all day and waiting to pick up my nephew. Oh, aren't you sweet? You real minute Jim. I don't know you, but thank you. You're very kind. That makes a chubby little old lady feel good. I need to remember this is going to be recorded. It looks like you call the police fast. I'm not quite sure what that means. I don't know. Call the police fast. And I'm sorry about the noise. I'm from Tennessee. That's why I talk like this. I'm in Tennessee, the very northeast tip of the state. And I'm sorry for the roll down window, but it's too hot without it, and it's too noisy with the air conditioning. I'm from Tennessee, SMJG. I don't know how to pronounce that. Where are you from? And Mike, I would love to know what you mean by it looks like you call the police fast. I don't know what that means. Maybe I'm better off to not know what that means. You're from India. Okay. I think you're the first person I've met from India. Well, no, I have some subscribers who are from India. but we haven't like met on a live. All the way from India. And all I can see on my phone is a glare. Can you all see me? Put it into any context, Paula. Mike, should I Google it and see what comes up? It looks like I call the police fast. I'm afraid to put it into context. I don't know if I'll be laughing or crying or going, I don't know. So all I can see is a glare. Can you all see me? The last time I did a live, I got my eyebrows waxed for the very first time. It looks like all men are on here. I'm sure you'll be so fascinated by that. So check out my eyebrows. I have a section, looks like I've lost 2. I must not be very interesting. I have a section of videos called Things I've Never Done Before. And I think my life is kind of boring. So, Janessa, hello. You can see me all right, Janessa? Or all you can see is a glare. So one thing I'd never done before was get my eyebrows waxed. So I decided to do that on my last live. The first 2 lives I did were just standing out in the middle of the field. Sorry about the noise. No, I'm not telling you about my menopause journey, you nosy thing. None of your beeswax, Mike. Not your business. Not your business, and for all you know, I could be a heavily disguised 25-year-old. So, no. Yeah, I'm going to track you down and post something on your channel. Mike, you better not give me your channel name. So I'm sitting in a parking lot waiting on my nephew. Mike, next time I get on and I see you, I'm going to assign a moderator. They're going to be all over you like a duck on a June bug. Are y'all familiar with that phrase, a duck on a June bug, or is that strictly a Southern term? 5 people. None of my usuals? No, Mike, you are so nosy. He is not trans, and... Mike, I think I get you. You just like to get on and annoy people. I was a school counselor for 21 years. So, yeah, I bet I know you. I bet I know your type. Southern term. Yeah, I figured. Janessa, if you know Mike, I need to get you to be my moderator so you can... Yeah, you're trying to get to know me better? Yeah. Mike, I'm going to make a guess about you. I guess you're about 25 and you're really bored and you're at home picking on nice ladies like me. Janessa a heart. Sure, Rizzler. Wait a minute. Rizzler, I don't know you. With a name like Rizzler, I'm not sure you can be a moderator. Rizzler, tell me a little bit more about yourself. Close enough, Mike. That's what I figured. Mike, you probably work night shift. And you woke up early to drink a beer and eat food before you go into work, and you're just looking... You're a good kid, Rizzler? Oh, yeah. School counselor for 21 years. The ones that say, I'm a good kid? No. You're not going to be my moderator. Rizzler, is that your real picture up there? So 3 people. Either I'm boring or you all have run off all the nice people. 2 people are only left. Wow. Mike, you're probably still there. Rizzler, no? That's not your real picture? Okay. Rizzler, you and Mike are probably sitting side by side on a couch somewhere saying, what can we say to this lady? Let's see how we can annoy her. Why do... oh, no, Mike. No. Thank you, Rizzler, for hanging around. I'm not going to let you be my moderator because I'm a little bit skeptical of somebody with the name Rizzler. No judgment intended. But it makes me think of Batman and that character. What's that character's name that's got the Z's in it? Puzzler? I don't know, Rizzler. You might be a little sketchy. Thank you. So, Mike, Paula, why do I... No. No drinking and driving. That is just bad. No. So, what does everybody talk about when you're on a live? Other than Mike, who just likes to ask weird questions. Like, is my nephew trans? This is not my usual group. My usual group are 40-some ladies. So when they get on here later and see this live, they're going to say, who on earth were you talking to? And I'll say, I don't know, Mike and Rizzler, they showed up. So, Mike, I bet I can guess. You usually throw shots at the host, yeah. Mike, I bet I can guess where you're from. I'm assuming you're from the U.S. If I'm wrong, correct me. Hi, Luke. Luke, are you wild like Mike and Rizzler, or are you like a nice, normal, comfortable, quiet person who's just going to talk about the sunny weather? I'm a retired school counselor, but I can't handle any more rascals. Well, I probably could. So, Mike, I'm betting that you are from the north or the west. Mike, I bet you are from, I'm going to go with, actually, I'm going to go another way. I'm going to go with California. Mike, I bet you're from California. And Rizzler, I don't have a guess for you yet, but probably will. Mike, are you really from Brooklyn, or are you just making that up, Mike? Really from Brooklyn? You're good? Oh, no, another one that says he's good. Luke Rizzler said he's good, too, and offered to be my moderator, but I don't know. So, Luke, do you think Mike's really from Brooklyn, or do you think he's just scamming us? I think he's probably from California. Somebody asked me earlier where I was from. I think that was our friend from India. Can you all tell I'm from Tennessee? Sorry about that noise. Does my voice automatically my accent give me away that I'm from Tennessee? Or would you guess somewhere else? Born and raised in Tennessee, very northeast tip of the state, where we say y'all. And do phrases like, I'm as mad as an old wet hen, that kind of stuff. I'm probably standing here talking to myself now, or sitting here. Still got 3 friends. Mike's probably hanging out to see how he can annoy me. Rizzler might still be there. Luke, are you still there? Yeah, Luke, you're probably right. He's totally scamming. Yeah, I don't think Mike, based on his first comments and questions, I don't think he's going to tell us where he's from. But I don't think it's Tennessee. Quite sure he's not from Tennessee. How about you, Luke? Where are you from? Somebody else showed up. If that's Allison or Susan or Christy, I need you to save me from these wild young men. Mike, allegedly from Brooklyn, is being saucy. How many cats you got at home? I don't have any cats. Mike, how many cats you got at your house? Yeah. Mike, I do not have a single cat. I have 1 dog. And Mike, you do not strike me as a cat person or a dog person. You probably have like a guinea pig or a snake. Mike, I bet you got a snake at home. Oh, look, you're from Georgia. 1 dog and no husband. Mike, you have 1 dog and no husband? Or you think I have 1 dog and no husband? Because I got 1 dog and 1 husband. So Mike is telling us he has 1 dog and no husband, right, Mike? So, Luke, you are from Georgia or you're scamming us. You probably don't. My mistake. Okay. Mike, I'm not going to ask you why you think I don't have a husband because I don't want to know. So, Luke, I don't think I've ever been to Georgia. And Mike, or Luke, I've never been to Georgia. Mike, I don't really think you're from Brooklyn. But I've never been to Brooklyn. Been to Times Square. All the touristy stuff. With my husband. So I can stay about 3 more minutes and then I have to go pick up my nephew. Are there any people on here who want to ask like what the weather's like in Tennessee or your typical questions when someone does a live? You wouldn't fit in anyway. Oh, you don't think so? I wouldn't fit in Brooklyn because of my southern accent, Mike? I definitely wouldn't fit in if people are not friendly there because I am friendly. My husband is very friendly. He says, howdy, howdy, to everybody we meet. Oh, you've been to Tennessee, Luke. Okay. You'd constantly be calling the police. You might be right, Mike. Luke, I'm glad you've been to Tennessee. It's a beautiful state. Very beautiful. Mike, I wouldn't fit in Brooklyn if that's where you're really from, if people are rude or unfriendly. Because here from the South, we're friendly and chatty and, you know, all that stuff. Pigeon Forge is very cool. So, Mike, you've been to Pigeon Forge? A family entertainment city? Really? I don't know about that. I'm going to Pigeon Forge soon. I'm going with 6th graders to Dollywood. Does anybody, I can only stay for 1 more minute before I go. Has anyone been to Dollywood or know what Dollywood is in Pigeon Forge? Anybody? Dollywood is like the small version of Disney World, I guess. Hi, Emily. Emily, I wish you would have got here earlier. These young men have been giving me a very hard time. And I have to go in like 1 minute. So, Emily, next time you see me live, can you get on fast? I can probably appoint you my moderator. Or Luke might make a good moderator. Mike, no. Rizzler, no. Thank you, Luke. That's so nice of you. I appreciate that. Mike, you'd be best not subscribing. You wouldn't like my content. All right, people. I have to go pick up my nephew. Thank you for hanging out with me, Emily. Oh, Mike, you're so gross. Stop it. Emily, please show up earlier next time. And I see y'all later. Usually I blow kisses, but I'm not blowing kisses to Mike because he's just, you know, he's Mike. All right, bye. See you later.